Hey Taurus, how are we today? Just doing our weekly readings. This week we are doing a kind of you versus them energy. Obviously, if you are already in a connection, that will be that. It could also be a past connection or also a new connection as well if you're not currently in anything, love wise. I do suggest if that's you, maybe check out that most recent all signs reading I have done where we do look at the next connection coming in for you. But basically today, do just want to let everyone know that if you can please leave a comment on one of my videos, you will go in the draw for a free personal reading. I will be drawing that when we hit 100 subscribers. So getting there, guys, slowly getting there. I really do appreciate all your support so far. But yeah, really just wanting to grow the channel a little bit so that those messages are getting out to everybody that needs to hear them. But yeah, once again, thank you so much for all the like and subscribes so far. I really do appreciate it. Today, when we're looking at your energy, I do have the lenormand deck there. For your person's energy, we do have the scrying ink lenormand, as well as that hidden truth oracle, so we can get some sort of under the surface messages as well. But getting sort of straight on into it, wanting to start today, Taurus, with, just a bit of check-in with your energy alone there and see if there is any important messages flagging out for you, Taurus. Okay, Taurus, any important messages for Taurus, please? Okay, so straight away we do have the mountain, which is followed by the crossroads. So it kind of feels like you're on an important journey at the moment, Taurus. That mountain really does talk about, obstacles and delays that may have been faced. I do feel as though for you that you are sort of hitting the precipice of this mountain where we do have the crossroads coming through. So the crossroads does talk about, the path that you're on, the journey itself, So, we've been climbing this mountain, getting over some obstacles. You may have had some obstacles in the recent past that you have just surmounted or just getting to, over those obstacles or delays, some sort of challenges that you may have been facing. Basically, though, putting in the hard work to make sure that you are on the right path and that you are making the right decisions for yourself at the moment there, Taurus. So quite a lovely two cards to see coming through for your energy. To be completely honest, the mountain is actually coming through as strong new opportunities and deciding to take new opportunities, even if there is a little bit of hard work involved. You can see with this mountain, we do have the butterfly symbol there as well. So that really does talk about transforming any obstacles into opportunities and, transforming any delays into, new possibilities for you, which is further supported by that road, which does talk about, the decisions and choices you've been making, the ones that are upcoming for you as well, and really letting us know that you are definitely on the right path at the moment. Okay, so sometimes our path does have mountains, to get over along that path, but once you're over those obstacles, you can kind of see your way clear and know exactly which path you're taking. So definitely seeing that coming through for you today, Taurus. That's actually, like I said, a really good energy for you to be in, which is lovely to see. Okay, so Taurus and this connection. What's going on for Taurus and this connection, please? And one more, Taurus and this connection, please. Okay. That last one wanted to jump on out. Firstly, we do have the cross. Okay, so I am feeling like this is a pretty destined sort of connection. There is an element of destiny with this connection. There may also be a strong sort of spiritual or religious connection between you and this person. That was actually followed up by the sun. So the sun really does talk about happiness. So I am only feeling the happy side of any burdens that you may have been facing within this connection. it's kind of led you straight into happiness, and it's kind of, any burdens that you have had in this connection are sort of part of the destiny of this connection. They are sort of part of that path. So they're not feeling like heavy burdens or anything like that. It is just vibing of that sort of mountain energy where it may just be small obstacles in your path, but they're actually sorry, actually leading to, more happiness within the connection, and leading into, any obstacles that have been revealed for you there, coming, anything that has come to light that you may have sort of found a little bit burdensome at the time. It actually does really help you grow this connection, and bring that happiness element in. So seeing the sun there, that's one of the most beautiful cards in the whole deck. So it really does shine through with that happiness, more than anything else. And so with that cross there, we are looking at, a period of destined happiness for you, that it's kind of, a really beautiful kind of energy, everything out in the light, and happy for you, with this connection. We do see that they're, coming up, we do have the scythe and then the ship. Okay, so there definitely is going to be some sort of twist coming up for you there, Taurus. I can't really, I feel as though this is coming from your energy. We have just sort of stuck in your, we're doing your energy sort of first. So coming from your energy, there's some sort of unexpected change coming through, some sort of, a sudden break from, certain elements within the connection, but it's not flagging as anything worrisome or anything like that. It is just talking about, like a sudden twist and a sudden change coming through. It's going to happen quite quickly. Both these cards are super quick. Okay, the scythe is talking about that suddenness, that unexpected change, whereas the ship, it's pretty swift moving as well. It does talk about, I feel for you, it's mostly talking about like travel. There may be some sort of travel upcoming that, unexpectedly having to travel. And there may be just some sort of distance between the two of you, and needing to sort of close that distance a little bit. But with the ship, it really does talk about, heading into new adventures. So there is going to be something that changes quite quickly within the connection, but that actually leads you into, the next part of your journey. Like, I do feel that it's still a together energy, but it's like your ships are all coming in. So I'm getting that vibe that, for some of you, this might be something like to do with your career. Like, you may suddenly be having to move, or something like that. There may be overseas travel even with the ship, especially when we've got the mountain has come out in your general energy as well. There may be an element of, something overseas, that we are suddenly having to travel overseas. So it might be quite unexpected though. So I'm definitely feeling that I'm feeling a sense of excitement with whatever that is too. But like, it is going to be different for everyone within the collective, I feel. But for some of you, that definitely is talking about, having to take a sudden trip overseas. But otherwise, we are just sort of looking at a new element coming in, to the journey with this connection, and sort of traveling towards new elements. So I do feel like that sense of growth. Okay, so for some of you, that also may be things like, moving that connection to the next sort of stage in life, starting a brand new journey, in that sense. Like, it may be things like, starting a family together, moving in together, but it's definitely involving some sort of like movement vibe. Like, I do feel for a lot of you, we are talking about, physical travel of some form. So, moving, or just traveling to somewhere different from where you are right this very second. Okay, so it could also be things like, one of you having to move jobs, and that, bringing a lot of change in as well. But definitely seeing a lot of change coming through with that ship. But the ship is a super positive card. It does talk about your ships coming in, kind of a vibe. So, everything all loaded up there, ready to go, and it's sort of docking at this station for you. So definitely good energy with that reading, especially that, like I said, that sun card there, being, super positive as well, Taurus. So some really lovely energy today, Taurus. Your energy is lovely today. I must commend you on whatever you've been doing. Keep it up, because the choices you've been making lately are really, really, you know, the path that you need to be on at the moment, Taurus. It's definitely heading towards a lot of positivity as well. All right, now looking at your person's energy. So this person and their connection with Taurus, please. Okay, so first and foremost, we do have the lily coming through. Okay, so that really does mean that, you know, this person is looking long term with you. They do feel that emotional connection with you, that emotional intimacy with you, and they are sort of wanting this to be a long term connection. So, you know, I am seeing that the house has come straight on after that. So we are definitely looking at somebody who is, you know, quite secure in their future with you. They're feeling that you and them are quite stable and secure, and that your future is going to be quite stable and secure together. So no matter what these changes are that are happening, you know, we are getting a lot of security coming through from your person. So they're going to sort of stand by you no matter what. Like I said, with your energy there definitely could be a change of physical house coming through in the near future as well. But once again, just that growth element. We do have the tree that has come through as well. So a lot of self-growth coming through from your person. They are wanting to grow this connection into the future and into, you know, the most stable, secure spot that they can. You know, we do kind of get that vibe too with the family tree coming through. With the house does talk about family, and the tree can sometimes talk about, you know, that family tree kind of vibe. So I'm definitely getting a strong sense of family between you and this person as well. So whether that's they want to start a family or you feel like family to them, you know, if it is a new connection, they're going to want to take you home to meet the family. You know, they want you to be a part of their family long term. It's definitely a positive energy coming through with that as well. That's amazing. So I'll just grab you a couple of quick cards for the outcome, because, you know, if this person is looking at the long term with you, Taurus, we'll ask how the outcome for this connection. Outcome for this connection for Taurus, please. Outcome for this connection with Taurus. What what more can you ask for, Taurus? The sun popped on out, which, you know, as we saw that in your energy, one of the most happiest cards, and then the heart as well. So a lot of love there, a lot of romance, you know, coming from your person's energy. They're sort of really wanting to, you know, bring this relationship out into the light and into that happiness, that love and happiness. What more can you ask for, Taurus? That you know, that's amazing. I do, you know, especially the double sun coming from both of your energy. That's gorgeous. Okay, so the hidden truth behind this connection. The hidden truth behind this connection, please, for Taurus. Okay, so you don't know how hard it is to let you go. So basically, that's kind of that vibe of, you know, not wanting you to go anywhere at all. I do feel as though that's that person's energy coming through, saying, you know, like if I had to let you go, I don't know how I would. You know, it would be the hardest thing I've ever had to face if I had to let you go. So I do feel as though that's a bit of a fear that they may have, that you know, that something may occur, and that they would have to let you go, and they just do not know how they would do that, because you just feel like they're forever, with that lily coming through. We also have finding out the truth crushed me. All right. So with both the suns on the table there, and you know, the sun does bring things to light, and it brings things out into, you know, the open a little bit, can reveal things. So there may be, you know, I'm just getting this sense that they're kind of feeling that it might be coming to light, that you know, I'm getting that vibe that they feel that you don't care about them as much as they care about you. And that's that whole I don't want to let you go vibe as well. And the truth of the matter being that they feel that the truth is that, you know, it's one of those connections where one person feels a lot deeper than the other. I'm not saying that that is the case. I'm just saying that this is how it kind of feels your person feels towards you. So, you know, if you, you know, if you're yelling at me saying, but I love that, you know, make sure you let that person know they do just have some underlying fears when it comes to this connection. That I feel that, you know, they just feel that they're a lot deeper than you are. So maybe making sure you let them know how much you do care for this person, and that you sort of are on the same page as them when it comes to feelings. All right, like I said with that, you know, they did have that lily coming out, so they really feel as though you're their forever person, and they really want that emotional intimacy. So you know, emotional intimacy may be, you know, a really strong thing for you to sort of have with this person at this time. You know, bringing a bit of a stronger emotional connection between the two of you may be really helpful to you within this connection. Okay. But that's what I've got for you today, Taurus. So let me know in the comments how that resonates for you. Of course, if it doesn't resonate, feel free to check your other placements. But hopefully I will see you all again soon.